concisely as you can.
Okay.
When you embark on a misadventure, you land into a series of problems for no reason.
Okay. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Speaker and Chair. Away from the personal issues that, of course, you've gone through, I want now to focus on what is now and the position that you have been nominated to. We would like to know, as Kenyans, what is your vision as CS for Treasury? You handled the central bank. It was a different institution. It was a regulator. It did many other things. Now you're coming to full public service. You're coming into the ministry, which very many people in this country blame it for the kind of economic mess that we are in. What is your vision for Treasury and economic planning? How are you going to solve the problems that are now here? The problems of skyrocketing prices, the problems of the fuel, the subsidy issue, and the hustlers out there are looking at you as the person that are going to redeem them. How are you going to do this? What is your vision? If we know your vision, we'll be able to know where you will take us, and that you'll have less of the issues that you had at Central Bank. Secondly, Speaker, the current CS has pronounced that he cannot disburse money to CDF because he says the court ruled. But we also know the court, and Kenyans know the court ruled on the issue of the CDF Act 2013, not the Ngcdf that is subsisting now. Members of Parliament and Kenyans know the benefit of having CDF. On the fiat of a ruling on a previous act, Kenyans have been denied that money. Would you disburse CDF? Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Maybe Ndongo, the nominee Treasury. You know, at the end of the day, it is what is collected that has to be spent. So as Parliament, we will do budgets, the government, the executive will do a lot of budgets, but at the end of the day is what is collectible that can be able now to translate and actualize the policy and the government expenditure that is there. So, one of the issues that has come up of late is that taxation has been politicized to an extent that some people look like they are being targeted. So one of the questions among politicizing tax collection is that our revenue collection currently, which stands at 2.2 trillion this financial year, but the debt, public debt is so huge. So what innovations are you, strategies that you're going to have to employ and grow that revenue collection of this country without necessarily, you know, just thinking of taxation to the poor or getting a lot of money? Which other methodology would you come up with to collect enough money to be able to meet our budget requirement? Thank you.
Thank you, Speaker. Thank you, Professor Honorable Mule Matungulu. At the current situation in the country economically, we are under serious distress of hardship economically, and we would wish to hear from you as the person to turn around the situation. How will you put the directive which has been given by the President of cutting down the costs of the budget by 300 billion in 2022-2023 budget to allow relief for Kenya's spending and borrowing pressure